Some recent research reveals how two particular character strengths can help build healthier bodies. Therapist Dr. Jonathan Carroll is back with another good word. Good morning.
Good morning, Angie.
So we're talking about character strengths. Is that different than a trait?
Yeah, I think so. I think that there is a pretty sharp distinction there that many of us have traits that come to us naturally, maybe instinctively, maybe they're passed down to us genetically or emotionally. But then there are strengths, so those areas where perhaps it's a building upon a trait, but it's also an area where we've spent time and energy and focus and intention on trying to be good at it, to be well practiced at it. And in that case, I think we have some control, largely and thankfully, over some of the outcomes that come out of that.
So these two particular character strengths, how do they equate with a healthier body?
Yes, so a recent study out of the University of Houston took into consideration not only, of course, healthy diet and exercise and sleeping, but what are the other facets that allow people to have healthy lives? And a lot of times, and historically, people have talked about personality. And personality has become known in kind of popular psychology as one of the ways that people experiment and experience healthy living. There was for a long time, and you've heard of this type A versus type B personality.
Yes.
And you know what? People don't know this, but largely all of that has been debunked. There were pretty significant errors in research. And now in my world, in my field, we really don't use that language as much anymore. But this study revealed that there are two particular character strengths that generate, over a longitudinal study in its subjects, a healthier life. And those two traits are fortitude and temperance. Fortitude meaning perseverance, resilience, willpower, hope, and temperance meaning, of course, self-control, carefulness, emotional awareness, and forethought. And the idea there is for people who believe that they have basically the stomach for life, and they believe also that they can kind of control their reactions to things that happen around them in life, they are going to lead healthier lives.
You know, so often, we want to control everything in our lives, and if we feel like if we can get our hands around it, then we'll tame it and make it our own. But this feels very different, what you're talking about here.
It's such a delusion that all of us have that we have really any control of anything whatsoever. I think one of the ways we try to be in control of things is we worry. Because worrying feels like we're doing something about which we really have nothing to do at all. What I like to encourage people to know is that the only real thing we have control over is ourselves, namely how we think, what we say, what we do, and oftentimes how we feel. So things can be going on around us in the external world, which we have no control over whatsoever. But we get to choose how we respond to those things. Someone comes at us, someone pulls out in front of us, a particular political candidate is voted in, we didn't want that. Whatever's going on around us, we couldn't control it. We have 100% control over how we respond to that. And when people utilize their resilience, their ability to kind of see the positive in things and to be able to stomach the fact that, hey, this isn't great, this isn't ideal, but we'll make what we can out of this. And then to be able to practice that self-control and be able to maintain positivity and watch our language, and because our language oftentimes shapes how we think and feel about things. These are the ways that we can exercise control over areas where otherwise we have none. There's a philosophical school of thought called Stoicism. It's long since passed. It was really popular kind of 3,000 years up to about 150 around the time of Marcus Aurelius. It's enjoying a kind of vogue or a resurgence. And one of its principal ideas is virtue. When we cling to virtue, those things, those principles that we believe are non-negotiable, we can set and claim our lives on those things, and we control what we can. We ultimately do have happier, more peaceful lives.
Jonathan, thank you so much, as always.
Thank you. Good to see you.
You too. More Lifestyles right after this. Stick around.